Let's get this win, MP.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slots. White and Levine pair up in the backcourt. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Heat, they've got MP. He's out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the power forward. Well, now that we're into the thick of things here this season, Grant, we start to get a clear picture of how these teams are going to look this season.
Yeah, B.A., this is where it really all starts to come into focus. Off-season trades have either paid off or fizzled, and squads have had time to bond and really get stronger.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. MP against White. MP inside. No good that time. Good work defensively by White. Pass to DeRozan. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Over the last several years, DeRozan has made a more concerted effort to be a facilitator, and it's paid dividends.
Now here's MP. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive. Active offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
Levine against Hero. Takes a step back. Levine feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Pass to White. There's the triple. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's Miami's ball. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
Here's Levine, following the bucket by the Heat. DeRozan right side. Levine against Hero. Williams from long range. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
We've seen Williams' confidence grow since he came into the league. He has real belief in his three-point shot now.
Pass to Jaquez from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
B.A., I definitely give him that title. Few guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it.
And it's the Bulls with the ball after the basket by Miami. Here's Levine for 3. Rebounded by Jovic. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. White with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Levine for three. Knocks down the triple.
And that's become a more comfortable shot for Levine as his career has gone on.
White against Stevenson. Shoots over White. MP, that one's good. MP's got 8.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that again. Against good scores.
Now here's Levine. He really had an off game against the Heat. Can't connect from short range.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Hero, the pass to MP. Got it. Good job in the low post. 10 points for him.
From Tyler Hero.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Levine against Hero. The open shot, White. Rebounded by Jovic.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Stevenson. And here's Adebayo. Clock at 6. MP inside. He's guarded by White. Jaquez no good. The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Picked by Vucevic. Here's DeRozan, and he knocks down the 10-footer.
If you can get a good screen for DeRozan on a pick and roll, more often than not, he'll convert it. Great body control.
Stevenson against White. Pass to Hero. Here's Jaquez. Outside Stevenson. Into the lane. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Jovic shot is off. Chicago has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. DeRozan with the ball. 3-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board. Levine against Hero. MP inside. Hero with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Hero with the bucket.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
DeRozan outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Here's White after the basket by Miami. Pass to Williams. White against MP. White connects on the open jumper.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
Stevenson against White. Over to the wing. Now here's MP. Hero left side. Here's Jaquez. Outside Stevenson. Pass to Jaquez. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Stevenson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
What vision from MP.
On the wing, DeRozan. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Kicks it to Hero. Back to Stevenson. Pass to Jovic. Here's Jaquez. MP outside. Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. 6-point game. Smitty, when you look at the Heat bench, there's been one constant presence for years now.
BA, his name is Eric Spoelstra. He's been pacing that sideline since 2008. That's a rarity these days. It speaks to the success Coach Spo has had there.
Now here's Stevenson. He picked up 39 in their last win against Chicago.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
MP inside. He's guarded by White. 2 on the clock. Gets the 3 to fall. Jaquez has got his second bucket on the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now White. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami. LaVine gets the bucket.
Great use of the mid-range. LaVine going old school.
MP up top. He's guarded by White. Hero outside. Back to Stevenson. Pass to Jovic. Here's Hero. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
DeRozan with the ball. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And here are the Heat now. The Bulls making their last shot. Pass to Adebayo. MP looking around. Here's Jaquez. Here's Hero. They get it back. Stevenson against White. Adebayo with it. Over Vucevic. And too long on the shot.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
And there's White. That's good on the assist by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Rozier comes in for Hero. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ball in for White. And so here is Miami, leading by 5. Rozier, the pass to MP. A minute 58 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Rozier. Fires the 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Stevenson's got 6 assists here tonight. Rozier against LaVine. Green with a screen on Rozier. Outside LaVine. Drummond, a screen on Rozier. Here's LaVine. He's got 5. And it's MP with a rebound. Stevenson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Miami has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Adebayo. Stevenson with the ball. Drummond defending. MP inside. Drummond's there. Jovic. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Chicago trailing here. Ball outside. Outside. Green. Back to LaVine. Now Caruso. Let's go with a 3. Stevenson with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, Drummond with a block.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
And here's Caruso outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Stevenson, the pass to Robinson. Outside Stevenson. Outside for Rozier. Beyond the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Stevenson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. We'll be right back.
Let's keep it up. The ball. 20.
We will. Both teams changing it up here.
Get him, MP. Your time.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. They've got Tyler Hero. Terry Rozier is out there with MP. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jaquez in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Stevenson. Basket's good.
MP is doing it all in this one.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He had 39 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
The 3 from Ball. He can't get it to go.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Fires for 3. And it's Rozier. That time on the assist by Hero. Hero's got 3 assists tonight.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Drops in the 3.
One thing about Lonzo Ball, he's a gamer, rising to the challenge, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Stolen by Ball. Fast break, here we go. Pass to Caruso. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Assisted by Lonzo Ball.
Miami has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Stevenson against Ball. Lets it go. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
DeRozan with the ball, and that's Love picking him up defensively. 3-pointer, Vucevic, and it's Miami with a rebound. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Love. Hero with it. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find an open man.
Stevenson against Ball. Caruso, a screen on Rozier. DeRozan right side. Caruso outside. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Vucevic. White for 3. Rebound by the Heat. 22 is their biggest lead. Ball against MP. And they pick up 2. Stevenson's got 16 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Ball against MP. Ball passes to White. Wide open. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Jaquez. MP inside. Pounded by Ball. And the basket by MP.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Now here's DeRozan. The D's right on him. Tries to spin move. What a spin move to get in closer. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
Ball against Stevenson. It's good. MP's got 20.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Timeout called. The Bulls. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Love, and it's Jovic in for Hero. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Levine comes in for Caruso. Now here's Levine. 5 points in the game. Outside, Williams. The Bulls with another miss.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Stevenson, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
He's up for the challenge. Bam, battling on the interior.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. The 3 from Ball. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Stevenson against Ball. Pass to Adebayo. And here's MP. Here's Jaquez. Out left to the wing. Now Rozier. Here's the 3. The shot won't fall. Ball with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Levine for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jovic has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to MP. Now here's Adebayo. Outside Stevenson. Here's Jaquez. Williams defending. Adebayo with it. Shoots over Levine. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by MP. Stevenson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now here's Ball. 17 points for him. Last game against the Heat in Miami. Williams a screen on Rozier. Now here's Levine. Defense right on him. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Stevenson, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic. 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
You gotta love what he brings to the table. Nikola Vucevic. Not too shabby from the line either. He can shoot it.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. And so Vucevic nails both of them. And here's Stevenson. Give him 20. Pass to Jovic. Hero outside. Stevenson against Ball. Here's Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Now Stevenson fires the 3. No luck on that one. Ball looks over the floor, and he lobs it up to the rim. Jaquez, the pass to MP. Hero finds Stevenson. And here's Adebayo, covered by Vucevic. Stevenson against Levine. Pass to Jaquez. The 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Jaquez has got 9 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Hero against White. Now Levine. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to MP. Now here's Adebayo. Covered by Vucevic. Got it. Adebayo's got 8 here in this quarter.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Ball passes to White. Williams with it. And here's Levine. Plenty of space. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stevenson against Ball. Stevenson the pass to Adebayo. Nice D from Vucevic.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And so it's the Miami Heat in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Miami Heat.
You've got to be impressed with their unselfishness. They're moving the ball with ease, looking to keep each other involved. That's a total team effort.
It's entertaining to watch, as long as you're not the team they're playing. And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year race and see how it's shaping up. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
On the court for Chicago, Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3, and it's White in at the 1.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's DeRozan. It's good from the top of the key. DeRozan's got 10 points.
One of the biggest progressions for DeMar DeRozan. Now can create his shot off the dribble in a variety of ways.
Here's MP. Yep, that one goes. Stevenson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
DeRozan with the ball. 10 points for him. Pass to Williams. Launches it. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got assist number 5 here tonight. MP outside. Banked it in off the glass. Stevenson's got 26.
Some gritty play from MP. Other guys might have backed off because of the contact.
White against Stevenson. Pass to DeRozan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability, doing damage inside.
No good on the second free throw. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Hero, the pass to MP. Now here's Adebayo. MP up top. Rebound by the Bulls.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here.
Oh, are you kidding me?
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. MP inside. He's guarded by White. A nice shot by MP.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Levine. Back to White. And stolen by Adebayo. Stevenson, the pass to Jaquez. Here's Jovic. Puts it up from 15. And it's Chicago with a board. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in the game. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. From 18 feet away. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
That's all muscle memory for DeRozan. He's the king of the mid-range.
Stevenson against White. Hero for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hero's got 17 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now. Wow, that's one you just... kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And talking about Bam Adebayo, he's a guy that loves mixing it up on defense, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., and that is what turned himself into a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Bam's high activity is really contagious on this end.
Here's White doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Levine finds White. Off target from outside.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's DeRozan. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to MP. Adebayo against Vucevic. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for their matchup with the Spurs, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for Williams. From the elbow. The shot that time not on target. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Outside Stevenson. MP is doubled. Here's Jaquez. Connects from downtown. Jaquez has got 12.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Ball against Stevenson. White on the wing. They still need this. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 4 rebounds now.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
MP, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Jaquez. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. 15 points in the game.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
DeRozan with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. And that one's good. DeRozan.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Ball against MP. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Jovic from downtown. On target from range. Jovic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Miami has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Stevenson against Ball. Here's Jaquez. MP outside. Pass to Jovic from the arc. It's hauled in by White.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
It's stolen away. Levine against Hero. Outside Stevenson. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's DeRozan. And again, no good by Chicago. Miami shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Hero finds Stevenson. Pass to Adebayo. Back to MP. Now here's Adebayo. He's got 10. And here's Levine. Now Vucevic. Stevenson defending. Fades back. Vucevic's shot is off. Vucevic has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Jovic. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Jovic has got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Here's Ball. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
At 6'6", Lonzo has the height to work in the lane and take defenders on.
Pass to Adebayo. MP against Ball. Now here's Stevenson. He's covered closely. Jovic. And again, Miami with a triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's DeRozan. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Ball against MP. MP is doubled. Three-pointer. And no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Levine can't hit. Stevenson against Ball. Now here's Stevenson. He's guarded closely. Here's Jaquez. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. He's got 18.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
There's 1:47 left in the third. MP against Ball. And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date. MP, number 1.
Every year we see people enter the league and put up points, but he's been in a league of his own.
Chicago making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Craig comes in for DeRozan. And it's Caruso in for White. MP against Ball. Martin outside. From outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Martin's gotten his second bucket on the night.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Will it go? Ball no good. The Heat shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. MP inside. Hounded by Ball. For 3, Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Robinson against Levine. Pass to Caruso. Back to Levine. There's Ball with a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Here's Martin. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Martin's got 6 here in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Levine against Robinson. Now here's Levine, tightly guarded, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. Ball with another miss. And so it's the Miami Heat showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. MP is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Love in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Chicago. Pass to Ball. DeRozan outside. And you look at the evolution of trade requests, Smitty. The pendulum has really swung.
It has. I think you look back in the day, it was easier to make trades, but I think right now you definitely have to listen to guys who are taking up so much of your salary cap. If they don't want to be there, you got to try to find a way to get them and ship them out of town.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Ball with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. The shot by Drummond, no good. And the Heat shooting has been on another level, 68% for the game. MP up top, hounded by Ball. MP, the pass to Martin. Three-pointer, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And Ball throws it down.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Stevenson, the pass to Rozier. Offline with a three. For Chicago, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Drummond. Double team on Drummond. Kicks it to DeRozan. DeSumo on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Rozier, left side. Drummond against Stevenson. Outside Robinson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
You have to run Robinson off his shots or he will light you up.
Pass to Drummond. And here's Caruso outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Outside Robinson. 4-3. He's off on that one. The Bulls shooting 37% from the floor at this point. There's the three. And it's Ball with the three. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Here's MP. Rebound by the Bulls. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And the basket by DeSumo.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Miami has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Stevenson against Ball. Outside Robinson. Back to Stevenson. And down it goes. 2 points. Stevenson's got 12 points in just the second half.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Pass to Drummond. And here's Ball for three. And Rozier pulls it down. Here we go, all alone. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And one MP, one tough customer.
And the Heat making a change here. Highsmith checked in. White, he's checked in for Chicago. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've gotten great results playing through the low block, forcing the defense to deal with their size and footwork.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Pass to Ball. This one for three. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 8 rebounds in the game. Stevenson against DeRozan. MP, the pass to Martin. For three, Robinson fires in the triple.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
The Bulls have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. White with a screen on Martin. Here's DeRozan with the drive. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
Ball against Stevenson. Pass to Highsmith. MP outside. Left side, Love. Rebound by the Bulls. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ball against Stevenson. Ball passes to Drummond. Kicks it to DeRozan. Launches a 3. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Drummond's got 3 assists now in this one.
And it's a bonus whenever DeRozan connects from outside. This has to increase his confidence.
Here's Highsmith. And another dime for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. DeRozan against Martin. Spins. Drummond with the screen. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Misses from close range. Miami has got 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th. Pass to MP. Smitty, there's been a lot of talk about the parity in the NBA right now. There are a lot of contenders for the title each year.
NBA is great for the league. The more teams competing for championships, the better it is for the fans. So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's MP. Good D by Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Drummond. Back to Ball. 13 feet out. And again, it's Chicago.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
MP against Ball. Outside Robinson. Here's MP. Here's Highsmith. Pounded by Ball. And the shot's good. Highsmith's got 5 points now this quarter.
You have to like MP's team-first mentality. His playmaking really elevates this offense.
Ball outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Pass to MP. Lays it up and banks it in. Stevenson's got 17 now, just in the second half.
I like that pass from Duncan Robinson, keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Back to Ball. Now Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Outside Stevenson. It's Martin on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Pass to Caruso. Ball with it. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Drummond. It's hauled in by the Heat. Love's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the Heat shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Love a screen on Ball. Martin outside. From deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Stevenson against Caruso. Pass to Highsmith. For 3, Robinson. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. And the dunk by DeRozan.
One of the more natural scorers the league has had. DeRozan can always fill it up.
Here's Stevenson. Robinson passes to Stevenson. Count that one. Stevenson's got 39.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
We'll Well, Steve, the most recent CBA increased two-way player slots. Now teams can carry 3 instead of 2. How do you like it?
I love it. The two-way player rule has been a huge success. Lots of guys have been discovered that way, given a chance to play in this league.
There's 1:40 left to play in the fourth. Outside Robinson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Robinson's got 12 points in just the second half. And the Bulls shooting just around 45% in the fourth. Here's Ball. There's the drive.
I like when Lonzo takes initiative. When he's knifing inside, it forces the defense to act.
Team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Miami. Bryant comes in for Love. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Martin. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP. And yet another assist.
And this man keeps dropping dimes, tied for the 4th most ever in a game.
The vision and passing from him, just unreal, guys. Williams a screen on Robinson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
Well, with how great DeMar DeRozan is at scoring, you know he's going to get to the line a few times every game.
The first one falls. Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. And a change for the Bulls. White, he's checked in for Ball. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Heat. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another possession, another assist.
I am just speechless here. He has now tied the record for most assists in a game.
Just a transcendent game for him and his team. He keeps setting up his teammates, and they keep knocking him down. And it's DeRozan missing. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Vucevic against Stevenson. Robinson on the wing. Back to MP. Rozier outside. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.